off, I just want to say I love you, and I battle my female and male friends daily about listening to your show.
Keep it up.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. The one thing I do want to say is...
oh, my God, that sounds terrible. Let's... another Skype caller. Come on. Scott on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm okay.
My view is it's pretty simple. I'd rather pay the 18 years because at least for 18 months you can have sex with your bullpen and not with the bulls in the pen.
Yeah, but how much sex are you going to be having when you're busy going out and earning a living to pay for the crumb cruncher and its mother?
Well, my personal situation, I can make enough money to pay for it. I don't care how much it costs. For 18 months, 18 months is a long time, Tom.
18 years is a lot longer.
That's just to write a check, though. That's pretty easy. For most people, I would assume. A lot of people are paying child support. I don't think it would be too difficult for too many people. On the other hand, I think 18 months for a normal person would be a lot more difficult, personally.
I don't know about that. Let me ask Tehran. Tehran, what do you think about that?
Give me the 18 months. Because it's cheaper to do the 18 months than do the whole payments of over, 21 years or something like that?
It can be more than that.
Think about if you have a good job, are you going to get that good job after 18 months of jail?
Forget that. As long as it's not a felony, I don't care, because I can get out and get another job.
Okay, well, I'd rather pay the 18 years of the job I have, because after 18 months, I'll probably be worse off than 18 years of child support. You never know. The kid could be all right.
I'm straight. Give me the 18 months. I'm going through the same thing right now. My girlfriend's pregnant, and I don't even want the child, but I got to do it anyways.
Well, that's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault, but I mean, if I could do the 18 months, by golly, I'd do it. I mean, I even take to the point where I would go to the gallery and, give her a push down the escalator steps, but, they got cameras there, so you can't do that. I'm just keeping it real, Tom. I don't want no kids.
Months at some point anyway.
Look, honey, they're having a sale at Hugo Boss. Whoa!
But they got all them cameras and that security. You can't do it.
Ruins it for everybody.
So, I'm just stuck. Don't have to pay, or we don't have to work out something.
By golly. Thank you. I like Tehran. He's good. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Allison on the Tom Leykis show. Allison's in Norco, California. That's right next to Sunoco, California. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Doing okay.
Good. I think these guys that say that they would rather do 18 months are just saying that. 18 months is an awful long time because they couldn't put a condom on.
Yeah, but still, 18 years is a lot longer.
Exactly. That's why they should have put a condom on.
But if they didn't, look, we're already past what they should have done.
Okay, but 18 years, I mean, that's a child, not the child's fault.
Again, if the penalty is 18 months, that's what the state is deciding.
Well, that's true, too. But I can't believe that somebody would even consider the thought of making somebody else have a miscarriage because they didn't want to own up to their financial responsibility.
I must say, if the penalty was only 18 months versus 18 years of paying somebody who forced me against my will to become a parent, it would be tempting.
Well, then you also mess up the rest of your life, too, because like that other caller said, what kind of job are you going to get having a prison record?
Radio.
That's about it. I mean, you couldn't...
Let me get Danny Bonaducci on the phone. I'll ask him.
Yeah, exactly. And how much respect does he have?
I don't know. Would you like to make his money? Would you like to have his success? You bet you would.
Oh, of course I would.
So,
but I wouldn't like to have his reputation.
What does it really matter?
I guess it doesn't.
By fact, you're making the point for me. Danny, here's a great example. Here's a guy who, by being notorious, has become more successful.
Well, that part is true. He really has.
So, but maybe you're wrong.
Well, maybe I am. I'm just saying that if I was a guy, I wouldn't want to live knowing that I killed a child So I would have to shirk my financial responsibility.
Well, I've paid for 4 abortions. It's no big deal.
Well, that's true, too. I believe in that. But I also don't believe
this is an abortion also.
But I don't believe that I would have, in making somebody else do something. And, yeah.
Well, if the penalty was only 18 months in prison.
But still, you're making up somebody else's mind. And you're showing somebody.
Well, by the way, notice you're not the least bit concerned about the fact that a woman makes up a man's mind.
No, I am. I think that that's wrong, too.
But it's legal.
Wrong. I think both of them are wrong.
Right, but one of them can get away with it and one of them can't.
That's not true either, because every man has a choice to put a condom on every
We're not talking, we're already past the conception here, okay?
Right.
It has nothing to do with whether a man can put a condom on. A woman could put a IUD in there, too, okay? The point is, we're already past that.
Okay.
It's the woman who decides whether that baby's going to be had, frequently against the will of the man.
That part's true, too.
And you have no problem with the fact that women legally make these decisions for men every day of the week.
I do have a problem with that, but what I have a problem with also is somebody else making a decision to kill a baby.
Women do it every day.
Right. And that's their body, too. And I think it should be both partners have to agree upon it. And I believe that if they...
how are you going to do that? What if both partners don't... What do you do if both partners don't agree? What's the solution?
The solution would be that the woman does not get child support if they do not both agree to have that child.
Really? Well, again, they've got the law set up.
I know they do, and that really sucks the way it's set up.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
I know it sucks. I just thought I'd give you my opinion for what it's worth anyway.
For what it's worth. Those are the operative words. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. This is Louie on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How you doing? Yeah, Tom, the 18 months. Are we talking about doing federal time, or are we talking about doing time in the state?
We're talking about doing time in Sweden because that's where this story happened.
Now, Sweden, is that federal or is that state?
I don't know. And I don't know if there's a difference in Sweden.
Well, have you ever been in prison? Probably not. I haven't been in prison, but I have friends of mine who have done state time, and they said it's absolutely miserable. And there is no way in the world.
But how is paying 18 years of child support to some bitch? How miserable is that?
On the phone telling you I can do 18 months. You can't do 18 months.
I have no idea what I can do.
Every day.
I'd be willing to find out. Maybe I'd be willing to find out. Maybe I'd be willing to find out.
18 months is a long time, my friend. It's a very, very long time. And you got to 18 months, Tom?
Again,
are you kidding me?
As opposed to 18 years. That's the choice.
Pay the child support.
I mean, this guy in Sweden got off easy.
You got a kid out of it. You got a son out of it.
Hang on a second. Louis, what did you want to say to Louis?
I want to say that this guy he sounds more of a woman to me. Honestly, he's too scared of himself. He's too scared of himself in a prison setting. I could believe that. But the one thing he's forgetting is this is Sweden we're talking about. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Swedish bikini team makes their, conjugal visit rounds every once in a while. So, come on, guys, this is Sweden.
Okay, granted, even if you can get the wine list there, okay? Whatever.
Exactly. A wine list. Are you kidding me? You're making an argument for my...
You don't want to do 18 months in jail. 18 months is a year and a half. Think about it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you know what? If that's what it takes to get some, crazy chick off my back, I'm going to do it. I will do it in a heartbeat.
If you went to jail right now, you would talk about not getting out till the end of 2009. Are you kidding me?
Look, what we're talking about here is, all right, first of all, not all women are saints. Not all women are great. And the way this law is set up, they automatically have us on the legal system. If it was a mixed system where we could end up getting child support and we get the kids, if it was a roll of the dice, I'm pretty sure all the women on the radio would be whistling a different tune. It's not fair.
If you had that option to do 18 months or pay the child support, and if you do the 18 months, you're a complete moron.
Get out of here. You're the one that sounds like he's scared. I am trying to formulate
you think you think you can do 18 months in prison? Standing on your head?
Really? Yes, I will do 18 months in a prison. It's like a hostel over there. Give me a break.
Whatever. Do the time, man. Tom, I'm out. Later.
Okay. I'm out later. Oh, boy. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Andrea on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, love. I wanted to say, kids cost what, like at least $200,000 over their lifetime?
At least.
And that's like for a meager existence. 18 months is nothing. Any guy that's afraid to go to jail for 8 months is probably just a big puss. I mean, just be tough, do it. I mean, because you don't want to be sucked into that bitch's life for that entire 18 years, too. You don't just have a kid, you have to deal with her.
Right.
And the kid's going to be messed up because he has a psycho mom, and the dad doesn't want it anyway. I just think it's totally selfish, and I can't understand women who are like that. I have a friend, Tom, who has a girl who sunk her claws in, got pregnant, and I've actually thought how cool it would be if I could drop an RU-49 pill in her drink. I'm not kidding you. I've actually talked to my friends about this. She's going to ruin my best friend's life. She's drinking, smoking, doing all this stuff. I mean, I'm not going to do it, but I just think it's ridiculous.
Wow. That's pretty hardcore. 1-800-5800-TOM. Thank you for tuning in. We're talking about the guy in Sweden who gave his girl some yogurt with a couple of abortion pills mixed in. Well, she started having vaginal bleeding. She felt sick, and she figured out what had happened and had an abortion. Now the guy's going to prison for 18 months, and our listeners are asking, what would you prefer, 18 months in prison or 18 years of paying her child support? 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Brandy on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. I just wanted to argue this. Tell you what, if some man tried telling me what to do with my body, he wouldn't be serving 18 months. I'd be serving 25 to life for killing his ass.
Well, there you go.
It is my body and my choice. And you know what? If he was stupid enough not to wrap his tools, then that's his own gosh darn fault.
Well, but again, you then would be in the position of trying to deceive him into having a baby with you.
Well, you know what? It takes a stupid man to get tricked by a stupid bitch.
Yeah, and you're certainly a stupid bitch. There's no doubt about that. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. This is Zach on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Tom, all I got to say is 18 months is easy to do. I'd come out a better man, get a master's degree. You know, previous caller had mentioned, you know, you may not come out with a good job, but, you know, you go in, you better yourself, get a master's degree, and you come out 18 months is easy.
You will not have spent $250,000 on her little crumb cruncher.
Absolutely not.
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate the call.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tom.
Michael on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How are you?
I'm okay.
I love your show. I think you bring a sophisticated approach to a multitude of different issues that I like hearing about. Listen to you as often as I can. You know, I think you've created this argument, but I don't sincerely believe that you would even for a second entertain the idea of going to prison for 18 months.
I would entertain. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, I would entertain it. Whether I would actually do it is another question.
Tom, the other day on your show, you said that some guy called in and said, you know, he wanted to do something, you know, to make a lot of money like you do. And you said, don't be a, you know, parole officer. You make 1/50th of what I do. So, I mean, let's say you make $2.5–3 million a year, and you're going to risk paying some broad, you know, 40–50, even if it was that much on the high side per year. I mean, you drop that on a vacation once a year, and instead you're going to go to prison?
Again, I would entertain the notion. I don't know if I would do it. It would also depend on whether I was working at the time it happened.